Warning, the show you are about to hear may contain the following.
Love, hookups, betrayal, backstabbing, cheating, scandal.
I was shocked to see what I saw. I was shocked.
And a whole lot of crying.
I'm an emotional wreck right now.
Don't cry, don't cry.
I'm just trying to do the right thing. No, I'm scared. I'm so emotional. I'm so sorry.
Boy.
Here we go. Lameness time.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Actress Reese Witherspoon has alleged she was assaulted by a director as a 16-year-old. The Oscar-winning actress said she's been harassed and sexually assaulted throughout her career, as she became the latest star to speak out in the wake of allegations against Harvey Weinstein. As she introduced her Big Little Lies co-star Laura Dern at Elle's Women in Los Angeles event Monday night, Witherspoon said, "This has been a really hard week for women in Hollywood, for women all over the world, for men in a lot of situations, and a lot of industries that are forced to remember and relive a lot of ugly truths." She said she felt true disgust at the director who assaulted her when she was 16, as well as anger at the agents and producers who made me feel the silence was a condition of my employment. She added, "I wish I could tell you that that was an isolated incident in my career, but sadly it wasn't." The Irwin family has signed on to star in a new television docuseries in 2018. Bindi Irwin, her brother Bob, and their mom Terry will return to Animal Planet for the new project. No details have been announced, but the Irwin family runs the Australia Zoo. From 1996 to 2007, they starred alongside Terry's husband Steve in the reality show The Crocodile Hunter. Steve died after he was pierced in the heart by a stingray barb.
It's time for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
Wait a minute. Actually, a woman is more like a beer. They smell good. They look good. You'd step over your own mother just to get one. But you can't stop at one.
That's it for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
New study says the state most riddled with identity fraud is California. That explains why there are always so many people who aren't really celebrities competing on Dancing with the Stars. The Cowboy Hall of Fame is planning events for its 60th anniversary. However, it recently occurred to me that the Wild West would have been a lot less violent if the cowboy architects had made the towns big enough for everybody. Those California wildfires have completely destroyed 31 marijuana farms. Wow, talk about a buzzkill. Some Los Angeles residents are really upset that the LAPD is about to launch a drone program. Especially worried are the people whose houses have skylights. The NFL says it will not punish players who protest during the national anthem. I'll tell you whom they should punish: those coaches who go to a prevent defense and lose the game. Scientists say that we should be worried about insects because they're mysteriously disappearing. That explains why there aren't as many flies as you would expect buzzing around the career of Harvey Weinstein. Scary news from the world of science. Scientists now claim that people know that they've just died because the brain's consciousness continues to work briefly even though the body has stopped responding. In other words, step out into the hallway before you start discussing Grandpa's will. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. The MacArthur Foundation handed out its 24 annual Genius Grant Awards yesterday, and not one of those went to a Kardashian. Hey, Kartrashians, nobody gives a f***. Attorney General Jeff Sessions first said he never met with Russians, then admitted he did, but that he didn't talk about politics. Now he says he didn't talk about election interference. NFL safeties cannot backpedal any faster. Hey, guy who really resembles a Keebler elf. Nobody gives a f***. And Apple was hit with a $440 million judgment in a patent lawsuit. Apple paid the fine out of their Office swear jar. Hey, Apple, nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito, Tuesdays and Thursdays. NSS Live.